All right, we should be live. So today's live stream, I'm going to be continuing on with the Odin matching game that I've been making. Might wait like a minute or two to see if anyone joins, but I'm going to hopefully finish off this project today. Yeah, that's kind of the plan, is to just kind of polish off this project, and then if I get to it, I'm gonna move on with some more topics, like learning class components. And the other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up. I figured out that there's a plugin for Git integration for Obsidian, so I'm gonna configure that as well. So that we have that to work from. But today is just mostly going to be polishing our app, I guess, our little matching game app. The only thing I wonder is if we give these guys names or not. Yo, Abdu, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. I don't know if we give these guys names or if we just leave them blank. I think we just leave them blank. It's kind of hard. Harder without the names. So, alright, without further ado, I'll get started on this. I have a few tasks to complete as well. I've got, I want to keep track of the best score, I want to do an animation on card hover, and I also want to polish the design. So that's what we're going to do. So, yeah, should be working. Nightbot. Nightbot might take a minute to wake up, but I'm working on this memory card game. Yeah, it's a game, Abdu. So basically what you have to do is you have to click a character. The command, I think it takes Nightbot a few minutes to wake up, but basically what you do is you click a character and then the cards shuffle. And then you have to remember which characters you've already clicked. And then if you click a unique character, then your score will increase. Right? But if you click a character you already clicked, then your score gets reset. So it's just a game. There you go. There's Nightbot finally came in here. But I'm using Tailwind and stuff to do this, so that'll be cool. So I'm going to also... I need to define a color theme, too. Define color theme. Yeah, I've got my notes on my other monitor. Yo, Kij Kuro, how's it going? I could just call you Key, I guess. Welcome in. Alright, so let's see. What was I gonna do? Yeah, the colors. I'm gonna get these guys. I'm gonna get this up here, maybe. Get a good color palette. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's do like 3 colors. I honestly like don't know. Like, I don't like this blue color. Like, it offers good contrast, but I started using Tailwind. I did, Abdu. I did. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of these colors, but, you know, it is what it is. I guess I could do, like... I don't even hate this light sea green. I don't know. We can try something like this. So I've got some colors. FDF, FFC. 011627. Did you use images for characters? Yeah, I used an API. So this is the API I used. Where is it? This API here, this Dice Bear API. So basically, it's like an avatar API, and it's keyless, so I don't have to use a key. But basically, what I did is, you can see this. So what I did is I have the, I pass the card. I should actually probably format this a little nicer. I pass the card. The card component. Sorry, I can't speak today. I pass the card component a URL as an attribute or as a prop, and then using that URL, it does a fetch in use effect. It uses an effect to do a fetch. And I got this kind of pattern from a Stack Exchange article, because I didn't know about how to use this like image object URL thing. So yeah, that's how I got the images. Okay, so let's see what these colors look like. And then that's kind of like a blue, but it's more like a black, but it doesn't really matter. So let's see. Yeah, so it's a little dark. Although I don't hate it. I also want to kind of give these guys like a little bottom border, maybe. I don't know. The other thing I have to consider too is when I make this full screen, like these are really big, so I have to like limit the height as well. When it's full screen. But I'll worry about that later. Okay, so let's see. We do that bottom border. I might even just like number these. It's not like the ideal situation, but all right, and then what we can do is we can add a bottom border to this. I'm just gonna like fix the formatting of this class name here. There we go. Not what I wanted to do. Shit. I wanted to put this in here. Border radius, border width, border color. It'll be border B. It'll be like this. It'll be border B. And then I can do a custom property, I think, too. Has a bunch of colors, of course. Yeah, here it is. Border dash and then custom property. You provide me with someone to explain OOP. I probably am not the best for that, although it depends what language you want to learn. Bilal. I do border B and then maybe I do a thickness or something. Border line start. Border B4 maybe, and then border call 3, something like this. Oh yeah, because that's not the right color. I want to give it this color. Maybe B8. I don't know, I'm just trying stuff out, to be honest with you. Yeah, so now there's like a little bottom border on these. Looks pretty decent. We could even make it bigger. Maybe 12. Yeah, that's not too bad. And then now we need to do a hover effect. I don't know how to do animations or transitions. Transitions. Transition property. Let's see. Transition property. Okay, so if you just put transition. Transition transform. And then duration. It's just duration. So it's transition. Transform. And then duration. And then this is milliseconds, right? So we'll do 200 milliseconds maybe, or 250. And then I want to do a hover effect for scale. So that'll be transform. Or just scale here. Scale. Do scale 1, maybe? It's, okay, never mind. Scale 100. So scale 100, but then when I hover, I think hover is, yeah, like that, okay. Well, let's do hover scale 120, scale 100, something like this. Okay, way too big. Scale 105. So now you see this little animation. That's pretty good. Something like this, right? Just so you can see the cards kind of increase. Maybe even like less, like 102. I just want it to be subtle. Something like that. I don't know. I'm not loving the background though. I'm gonna keep playing with the colors, honestly. These colors are all terrible. This isn't even terrible either. Whoops. I'll do this as and then 488986. Whoops. And then I also want the body to be or maybe the app. So the app includes everything. Class name. Oops. All right, I have to apply that to the outer div inside the app. Yo, do you code every day? I code 5 days a week, Scoldenful. It's also nice to see you again. So I'll do BG. I think this is how it works, right? But it only goes to there. Okay. I want the whole body to be, and I could do need to do height. Min height is min h 100. Screen, maybe. There we go. That's right. Cool. Nice. Haven't been here in a while. Just took my exam and actually landed a job. Nice, Goldenful. Congratulations. That's awesome. Glad to hear it. What kind of web dev? Like front end, back end, full stack? I also recently yesterday literally my partner and I just got an apartment, so that's good. Or well, we signed for an apartment. Oh, it's full stack. So where you did your internship? Nice. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. What's the stack? Anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna do. Yeah, this doesn't look horrible. It could be, honestly, could be a lot worse. Hover scale 103.4. Stack is C# for backend. React is and React and frontend with like Umbraco and Optimally. I've never heard of that. CMS. Optimizely as CMS. Oh, content management system. Got you. Sorry, it just took me a second. Yeah, that's often how it goes, because the what was I gonna say? The place where you usually end up working is it's usually a return offer on an internship. Like that's what happened to me. I got a return offer. Although it's in IT, but it's not, it's not. Yeah, it's so rough. So I got kind of lucky. Yeah, exactly. The job market is. Yeah, I agree. So let's see. I want to do flex, justify, tween. Oh, and then flex column, right? Flex direction. So it'd be flex call. Like this. And then that puts the footer at the bottom. Cool. So we're learning React? Yeah, we're learning React, Golden Full. Yeah, we've been doing React now for a couple weeks, I want to say at least. But this is a memory game, a memory card game. So essentially the idea of what I'm building is you've got like 12 characters, right? And what you have to do is you have to click, when you click on a character, the cards shuffle, and then you can't click on the same character more than once, or else you lose. Like, so I clicked on this guy. If I click on him again, my score goes back down to 0. So I have to click on each of these 12 characters and remember which ones I had previously clicked. So that's kind of, it's just like a basic, it's just like a basic little game, right? But I get these images from an API. So I do a use effect hook here. And then I got this fetch pattern from because I wasn't sure about how the image blob stuff worked. So I got that from a Stack Exchange article. And then I kind of pass the the image URL, which is a keyless API, into the props of the card, into the card component. Yeah, and then we also built, what is it called? Odin CV builder? No, resume, CV. I forget what I called it actually. Oh no, it's not a GitHub Pages. It's like a Netlify thing. Hold on, let me find it. Odin CV builder. It's on Netlify, I think. Let's see. But we basically made a CV builder too, so Netlify. Forget where I put this. Or no, it wasn't Netlify, it was Cloudflare. I'm done. Let me find it. I forget where I deployed this actually. Domains, recents, Odin CV builder. Here it is. It was here. Thought it was on Netlify, but no, it's not. So this is essentially another React thing I built where you can use, you can basically build your own resume. So I could do like BenStack, and then first of all, this doesn't save, but it is like a builder, right? So I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, 7, 8, 9, 0. Just something like this, right? And then I could put in like education experience. And then I just like put in some dates. And then like a GPA. And then you can put in some practical experience. Right? Then I could put like, let's say I start May 2026, and then I do like some job description, then I could save this, and then it generates a resume that I can then print like this. So that's what we built before. That was my first React project. I mean, it's not like a perfect, I wouldn't use this to apply anywhere serious, but it's something you can do. Am I gonna come a beast after this course? I hope so. So that's kind of the goal. All right, so I think we did animations. Let me go back to my checklist. Animation transition. I still, yeah, this color theme's fine. Maybe like, do like a charcoal color as well. Maybe add a color to this. Is there a way to add a color? Ah, right, I can do this. Okay. Gunmetal. I'm just doing, this isn't like the best way to handle colors or anything like that, and I'm well aware, but. And I think there is an index, yeah, I can do this. So that's the colors, and then I can do a default color, I think, as well. Just so that everything is that gray color by default. Okay. Or that dark gray, black. So I could also make this bold, this score. And I want to do a best score as well. It'll be in the game, I think. Yes. So this would be here, and then it would be text bold. Or is it just, what the heck is the text style? Font style, font weight, that's what it is. Font bold. There we go. Maybe even make it bigger. Something like this. And I think I can give it a maybe semi-bold. That's better. I don't want to learn Tailwind, but I don't feel don't know, I feel so much faster with regular CSS. Well, Tailwind is annoying, but I will admit it is faster though. Like it is, like Tailwind is faster. But I've only used Tailwind in this one project, but it's been nice, for sure. I don't know. I think it's faster, but regular CSS gives you a lot more control, I will say. So if you want really fine grained control, then yeah, CSS is definitely your friend. The other thing though with Tailwind is that it really isn't that hard to pick up. Like, I just have the docs open because I don't know, like, what the terms are or what the utility classes are. But if you know CSS at a high level or even, like, a medium level, like I do, I'd say I'm probably, like, a beginner intermediate in CSS. You can pick up Tailwind, like, no problem. Like, it's not difficult. And that's speaking from my marginal experience, right? Okay, so the other thing we want to do is we want to add a best score state as well. Use state. Oops. And then we also want to put the best score here. It'll be kind of basically the same. Best score, and then we'll do best score like this. And then what I'll do is in the update, I can check if the score is high. So we can say if score is greater than best score, then set best score to be score, and then set score to 0. Okay, good. So that kind of sets the best score if we beat it. So now if we do 1, 2, yeah, so now our best score is 1, 2, 3, and then if we lose, then our best score is 5. That works. Cool. Yeah, I don't know what else. What else did I have? Okay, so let's see. Keep track of score and best score. Define color theme. This is like fine. I don't really care about the color stuff that much. Then I could probably add a title to this. We could say pixel art avatar memory game. And then I don't think that, yeah, so that doesn't do. So flex or justify center. Text 5XL maybe. M bottom 4, maybe more than that, 8. And then font semi-bold. See how easy that was to do? Like to add this title? That was pretty easy. Again, not as much control, but it's I don't know. Like that I just whipped up that title like real fast, right? And then maybe I should add like a little description underneath of like how to play the game or something like that. I also want to add some padding on the footer. So I'll do like P8. So if I want to do padding, see that now the footer's got some padding. Maybe 8 is too much. Maybe like 4. But I don't know. That's just my personal preference. Okay, so the other thing too is we could make... I think the pixel art characters are fine. I was going to do a thing where I can replace the characters with different avatar types, but I honestly am happy with it just like this. So again, I'm not 100% sold on these colors. I wonder if... Yeah, I don't know. We do like a darker gray background. Like, I wonder what would happen if I did, because the gray is 4. Wait, that doesn't look too bad. I don't know. Yo, happy Saturday, Jay. It is a happy Saturday because I have good news. We officially signed the lease on our apartment, so I'll be moving end of this month, or end of May, I guess. So that's very exciting. We heard late last night after stream, they sent us the acceptance or accepted lease offer. So yeah, it's great. It's my first apartment that's not student housing, so that's cool. Because everywhere I've stayed before was kind of like not subsidized, but like it was like student specific housing. But yeah, thank you. It's great. So I'm, excited about that. And it was a pain in the ass. I don't know why. Like I thought the market was like good for renters, but like it was freaking difficult. You're gonna love it. I hope so. It's I won't do a full apartment tour probably because like doxing reasons, but it's like it's on a high floor. It's got a nice view. I mean, we're gonna have like a home office space. We're gonna have like a nice it's like a brand new unit too. Like no one's ever lived in it, so that's really cool. But yeah. So that's gonna be I might be out streams for like a week or like a few days anyway while I'm moving, but I'll let you guys know in the Discord. It's not gonna be for a bit. Technically we get the keys midway through May, but I'm not gonna be moving right away because I need to get my shit together. First touch on a toilet, yeah. Exactly. We're gonna be the same. Like they are literally like how this building, like they're still. I'm not gonna say exactly like how many floors or anything like that because I don't want to give that information away. But we're on like it's a high rise, not high rise, maybe like I don't know, like 30 something floors, something like that. 25 floors, whatever. So the bottom floors, they are finished, like up to like, I don't remember what it was, but the bottom half are finished, but then the top half are still being furnished and getting appliances and stuff like that. So they're renting out like the bottom part for, it's interesting because it's like not even finished yet. So anyway, very cool stuff. Yeah, so we get the keys midway through this month, and then basically I'm gonna go down there, and my partner and I are gonna get started, and then early access RL, exactly. And then I'm gonna come back home, get my stuff together, and then yeah, hopefully by June 1st I'm officially in a new location. So that's exciting. It is a bit far away from where I currently am, but that's the way it goes. Not too far away, like it's drivably, but yeah. It's not like I have to fly on a plane or anything like far. But yeah, no. Very exciting times. But yeah, no, like we did our apartment hunt through an agent, and I would highly recommend, if you have an agent, to use them, especially if you're an introvert, because they do all the you basically give them all your stuff, and then they do all the negotiating for you, and it like saves so much of a headache. Because like when I was doing student housing, like I had to advocate for myself all the time, and that was a pain in the ass, right? Because like, although student housing, they're less picky, I guess, but when you're trying to get like a legit place, like they're really picky, as it turns out. So I'm honestly surprised we got this as soon as we did. But it's good. You have good news too. You just registered for the last time for your degree. Nice, Jay. Congratulations. Today is just like full of good news all around. So that's awesome. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not liking these colors too much, but it's not a big, I don't know. Like these colors or whatever. Yeah, no, you're going to be, you're going to really succeed. I have a good feeling. I just want to like see what this looks like. And then what if I put this? No, it's too brown. I don't know, man. Gray olive. It's not terrible. I don't know. Yeah, you got this. You got this. But no. So when do you know when exactly you start? Like, do you start in September? What about a white border around the image? Ooh, around the image. Interesting. Like around the individual. I don't know if around the pixels is possible. Or you mean the card? Because I have this bottom border thing going on here. Like this is more visually cohesive. I don't know. You're going rear round so next month. Oh, nice. That's awesome. So you're well on your way. Yeah, because if we do the image, like let's go to the pixel guys here. I don't know if there's a way to add a border to the, like maybe we can do an API call. Oh, we can do a background color too. Like here. Or you can even do a background gradient. That's interesting. We could do a background gradient. The image has transparency, I believe the property that will consider it. Oh, interesting. Accessories. You mean like a Tailwind property, or within the API? Because I'm not seeing anything in the API. Let's see. Tailwind, image border, or outline. transparent. CSS, but I'm sure Tailwind has it. Okay, cool. Outline color. Okay, well that's like for buttons and stuff like that. I mean, if like worst case scenario, I agree with you though. Border might look nice. Just to kind of define the edges, because the edges are a little. I agree with you. But this coloring isn't terrible. Transparent image, curved outline. Drop shadow. Oh, because it's like a drop shadow. That I could do. I forgot about the shadow stuff. But I don't know if that would work. But if it would need to have... Because right, like I should mention that the image is an image tag. The image is an image tag, right? Ooh. There's a filter that I could do as well. This looks like complicated as shit. Filter URL outline. And then put this in a thing. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a drop shadow. Applies drop shadow effect to the input image. Let's try drop shadow. Yeah, we could do a drop shadow, I think, maybe. But I don't know if that needs to be... Like, can that be on an image tag? Or does it have to have a background? If... That's what I was seeing too. I think it goes on the image. Okay, cool. So I can add it here. Whoops. I also need to probably do like an ARIA. We need to do some sort of identifier here for the name. For the alt text. I didn't think about the alt text. I can probably get the name out of the image URL. By doing some sort of regex match or something like that. All right, so first we'll try to do, because I want to have like, so if you're using like a screen reader or something, I want to have it so that you can use the alt text as like, and then it names the character, right? Yo, Tyler, how's it going? Happy Saturday. All right, let's try drop shadow. Let's see what it, if there's a, whoops. I didn't want to add it. Again, what did I do? Get out of here. Drop shadow. Yep. There should be a drop shadow here. Okay, so drop shadow. We can just try a drop shadow. Drop shadow. Maybe medium? Oh yeah, you can see it. It's really hard to tell, but you can definitely see that it's there. But it's not the right color. So you have to fill it with a color. I'd have to do like fill white or something, I think. Right? Maybe? Try that. Maybe not. But you can definitely see that there is a drop shadow. It's subtle, but it's there. If I make this like XL or something, you can definitely see it. The X150 last auction looks good. Yeah, that's true. Drop shadow XL over 50. I don't know what the over. I don't know what the 50%, or that dash, that slash is. Drop shadow. Got some colors here. Default drop shadow. Oh, that's the shadow color. Sorry, that's my bad. So I need to do drop shadow. So like drop shadow. Call 1 or something like that. Or even drop shadow white. Oh, there we go. Okay, well that's kind of it. We can do like even just like a black or something too. That looks much better. I think black is actually better. Those pop out way more, I think, visually. They look a lot more like three-dimensional. This fill white is not necessary. I don't know what I was trying to do something. Okay, so this is good. I think. So what else do we need to do? I think I need to limit the height of the cards or something. Because if the board is too big, like this is a problem. Like I don't want them to be this high, right? I want them to kind of be, maybe I add some margins to the I think I'm gonna need to add some margins to the body, right? Looks good, appreciate it. So I'm gonna need to add some margins when it gets too wide, right? So I think what we're gonna do is there's a way of doing the media queries. I forgot exactly what it was. It was like responsive design. Right, it was like adding like device size. Okay. They look like NFTs. Yeah, they kind of do actually. Okay, so let's do that with the, I think it would be in the app, this guy. So we can do large, and then large is over what? 1024 pixels. And then we can add like a thing. Margins on either side. So do margins, margin X. I think we MX, right? Yeah, MX8. So we can do like MX like 32 or something like that. Oh, but then the problem is that fucks with the background of, hey, you know what? I think we do inside of the index CSS. I'll just do background color is var all one. There we go. Try drop shadow, and I think it'll be a solid border. Okay, I'll give that a shot. I'll try that. I mean, I don't mind the soft look, but yeah, that's fair. I'll give that a I'll give that a go. For sure. Okay, yeah, perfect. That is actually a solid border. Okay, do we like that? Or we could also probably increase the width of it. Like I could do 8 pixels or something. 4. Yeah. That doesn't look too bad either. 2 pixels, 2 pixels. Got you. Oh, 2 pixels, 2 pixels, 0, sorry. Ah, nice. Okay, so now it's like offset a little bit. Although, wouldn't we want it to be like 0, 2, alright, that's, no. Yeah, so now it's like off and down to the side a little bit like that. I can even make that more. I think I know what this does. This is the X offset and the Y offset. Yeah, so you can do that. That's too much, but yeah. That's cool too. Okay, so we have that margin. Okay, so what does this look like big now? Yeah, see, that's still too big. I want to do something maybe where it calculates the width of the screen and then does like a clamp or something like that. I want to do some sort of clamp. Responsive design, let's see. So I want it to grow and shrink. Command K? Oh, is it? Ah, got you. Nice. I just think that there's got to be a way of doing like, because that's responsive design, but there's got to be like functions. Yeah, here we go. What we want. So let's do that. Command K clamp. Line clamp. What about min and max? Maybe not. Like, can you do like min, max, and clamp functions? Alpha. Maybe not. Because like I want to do an adaptive may need container. Where was that? I'll look it up. Ah, here we go. Div class container, basic example. We'll use container to mark an element as a container, then use variants like small and medium to style child elements based on the container. Oh, I see. They're like mini custom media queries? Got you. Okay, so let's give this a shot. I don't know like what this is gonna work out to be, but like we have the app with our main class here. So what do we do? I want to put, so I need a container inside, like another container here. Match child elements based on the size of the container. So I might need to wrap this in a div as well, because this is like the outer div of the app, right? So do I need to wrap this in a div, like too? And then mark that as a container? On the direct parent? So like, okay. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so then I would need to wrap this in another div, I think. What? Sure. Then it needs to be an at container. And then we can do the M max MD. Going to the restroom? Okay, yeah, no worries. Max width container queries. Container query ranges. Stack a regular container query variant with a max width container variant to target a specific range. Alright, let's try this out. Small, max, XL, or maybe medium. And then some sort of width or something. Oh, here we go. Container query units. Arbitrary values. To do the width. Container query units. Oh, 1% of a, okay. This is the one part, kind of going back to like, this is like the one confusing bit of Tailwind, kind of going back to like differences versus Tailwind versus just vanilla CSS. Like this is where Tailwind gets to be a little bit of a pain in the ass. And then I can do a width as like a percentage, right? I'll do width, maybe like width 3/4. That doesn't seem to fix anything. Ah, right, but then we need to like center that, right? That obviously doesn't. Ah, okay, and then it goes to this. And it snaps. Okay, so maybe actually I don't need. Yeah, that's much better. And I just need to center the content. The only thing I have to do. You could remove the container and do a max W7XL width full on the element. Oh yeah, that actually makes sense. Good idea. Because we would want it to be 7XL maximum. Max W 7XL and then W full. Right, and then it would, and then now I should, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Whoops. Now this like will shrink with, yeah, perfect. The only thing is I want, when it's at this level, I want it to go to like maybe 4x3 or something. So I want some sort of intermediary. MX auto and you're good. Perfect. Whoops, hold on. And that's for this, right, as well? Got you, I got you. Perfect. Thanks, Jay. I keep forgetting about MX auto being a thing. I keep thinking you need to like flex it or something like that. Op shift 6. Okay, there we go. All right. I think I need to add some intermediary query for the grid. So our current grid situation is, so when it's large, we go to grid call 6, but when I think we need to do a medium grid calls 4. Right, I think. So then that would kind of do like, if we make this smaller, whoops. We need to go to 4 like that. And then 3. So that's not terrible. If you open the dev tools, you can turn on media queries and see the viewport breakpoints. Yeah, I got you. I will do that. So let's do the dev tools. All right. So the other thing too is like for the mobile, I want to make the mobile. We had the mobile well. I just want to make this title smaller for the mobile. So for the where's the breakpoints? Are they in here? That's text. But there was also the media query base point or breakpoints were in here as well. So small is 640 pixels. Medium is 768. Large is 1024. They should appear in the bar above the display view. Like here? Show media queries. Ah, got you. Okay. Yeah. Then we got laptop. Okay. Yeah. Why is the height so fucked? What the hell? Okay, so the other thing I want to do is I want to fix this title for the mobile. So I'm gonna do like LG maybe, but then like for small I want to do text like 3XL or something, right? What? Why is it that fucking small? Or is this smaller than small? Maybe it's XS. MD maybe? What's the width of this? 414. Small is 6.4. Okay, so then 3XX. So XS maybe. You need a default size? Oh, I do. Okay. Okay, yeah. So you know what we can do? We can make the default 6XL. Yeah. That's fair. I forgot about that. Thanks for letting me know. This will just be small. Sorry. Does this need to be defined first? It's not changing because this is like 414 wide, right? So this should be changing. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna take a 5-minute break. All right, look at the code with documents and use your brain. Okay, buddy. That's what I'm trying to do, my guy. Default size will be the smallest. Oh, I see. Ah, okay. Default is from 0 to small. Got you. Default must be 2XL. Why? Is that because it's yeah, okay, so then that's what it is then. I got you. Yep. Whoops. There we go. All right, nice. Cool. I'm gonna fix the maybe even smaller on that guy. But you know, it's fine. I can even center the text. I think it's like text align. I'm gonna take a break after this. A little line. Text align. Text center. That's what it is. Text center. There we go. Good. Nice. Thanks, guys. I was not aware of that. That's how the default worked. I did not know that. Text balance is good too for headings. What does text balance do? Mobile first? Yes, true. I know. It's kind of difficult because I was doing mobile first, and then I went over to desktop, and then now I have to go back to mobile. It's because I added some stuff when I was in desktop mode. That was my problem. Let's see what text. Let's see text balance. Text balance to distribute text evenly. Ah, okay. I see. Yeah, I got you. I got you, Joseph. Text balance. Yeah. Let's try that out. Okay, nice. That's cool too. Then I think I can also do it with text center. Nice. Cool. And then I'll change the score values as well. Goes to together with text center. Yeah. I fixed it. Don't worry. I already you're like 10 seconds behind. I got you. I realized my mistake. I also need to this is also like I should preface like I've only been using Tailwind for like 3 days. Like this is like I've never used Tailwind before today. Or well, not before today, but like before this project. So this is like all super new to me. So, you know, try my best. I'm also going to only go for 5 pommos today. I normally do 6 on the weekends, but because I've got a move coming up, I've got a lot of stuff to organize. So yeah, they look like little stickers. Yeah, well, that's kind of the vibe, I guess. I don't know. But you could also like, you know, increase the margins. The only thing is like you're gonna have to scroll. I don't know if that's okay on mobile if we want to like make this have it like you have to scroll to see the score and stuff like that. Like I can rectify that. I can even make I don't know. I can play around with it after the break. But no, the text balance thing's really cool. I didn't know that was a thing. You made those characters? No, I didn't. I got them from an API. But you can use this API to query any character you want. So what I did is I there's a bunch of preset characters in the playground here. So they have names like Oliver. Oh, so there's even new ones from the other day. There's preset characters, and then basically I put their names in a list, and then I have this API or this image URL to the API, and then in the card I use an effect to fetch them asynchronously. Saved it? Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. Jay in chat showed it to me. It's pretty cool stuff. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so the other thing I'm going to want to do is make this score text smaller for the game. Okay, so this is going to be easy. So now I know that the 3XL needs to be the large query. And then the default should be text XL, maybe. I think. Like that. Better. And then also large on this guy. I'm also gonna like make this a better. And then MT 4 by default, maybe. There we go. That's a little better. Cool. You can refine it even more, your headings with tracking tight. Never heard of that. Tracking tight. Let's look it up. Tracking tightest. Tracking tight. Oh, I see. So it's like it's the letter spacing. Cool. That's neat. So I can add that to this guy. cannot type today, fellas. It's not happening for me. All right. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then, okay, and then so I want to do for the medium, I think small maybe. Maybe I do this for small access. Oh, grid calls 3 is the default, right? So this actually needs to be medium. Maybe I do grid calls 4 as the medium. Yeah, that might be better. Because now it's all on one screen, right? I just delete this. Now it's all on one screen. And then we could also make the images larger. Maybe, unless the images are kind of default. Padding 4. Oh, we want to probably do padding 2 by default, and then do a large padding 4. Yeah, that's better. Cool. That looks better. I like that. For mobile. And then so now we can do mobile. We got mobile medium, mobile large, tablet. Tablet looks fine. Although I want to maybe make the text a little bit bigger for tablet. So tablet would be medium. So the headings would be a little bigger. So we can do, where is the, oh, and maybe make the gaps a little more. So gap 2, and then medium, gap 3 maybe. Maybe just medium gap 4. Is it React 19? I think so. It's the latest version of React. How do you actually check the React version that you're using? Is there a way to do that? Probably in packages, right? React, yeah, 19.2. Yep, right here. 19.2. So yes. I've also only been doing React, Joseph, for like 2 weeks or so. So I'm pretty new to this stuff. And okay, and then so for large text, and then I want to do medium text, maybe 4XL. Yeah, that's a little better. And then maybe do the same with this. So medium text 2XL for the tablet. Makes that a little bigger. And then medium MT6. Cool. And then when we do laptop, we've got that. Well, it's a little unrealistically high. All here. And then that looks good. Nice. Cool. I think that's like most of what I wanted to do. So then now you can, click these guys around and try and do it. On mobile, I always go for the small screen, which is 390. I thought it was 320. If I go to the mobile small, it's 320, yeah. So if I go to like, this looks pretty good, right? For like the smallest mobile. Like, I think that looks fine. Right? The height's a little like unrealistically long, but yeah. Something like this, right? So if I go to like iPhone SE, like that's what it would look like on an iPhone SE. That looks pretty good. Because again, it's just a simple game. And then the other thing I was thinking too is adding a little instruction blurb under here as like maybe a paragraph or something. So I could say like click each character once to, or click each character. I don't know how to actually explain how this game works. click click / tap a character to start the game. Remember which characters to increase your score. Remember, try to only click on characters you have not clicked yet. If you click on a character more than once, your score will reset. Try to get a score of 12 out of 12. Good luck. Something like this, right? So I can obviously make that smaller. That's no big deal. So I might do a different margin on the bottom. Might delete that. And then I can do that text center, text balance, text small and leading. Got you. Wait, what's leading? What's leading? I'll look it up. Use leading number to set the line height. Oh, line height, I see. Ah, got you. So leading like 6 or something. Oh no, not 6. 3, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 is fine for the mobile. I don't want to text center it necessarily, actually. So now I need to add some margins. I actually might wrap this in a div as well, and then do like a MB. I think I had it at MB8, and maybe like a MB2, something like this. I might wrap this in bold lettering too, or span. Just do B. I kind of like the. I can also do the line height thing for the title. Maybe leading 6 is the default. Okay, so that's fine. And then maybe bring this, where's the height on the app? It was min height, so maybe max. Underline text decoration wavy. Bet. I'll do that. Good idea. Wait, is that a thing? Oh, underline. Do I have to put underline as well? What's the text decoration wavy? Text decoration. Oh, it's just decoration wavy. Nice. That's cool. I like that. I'm also gonna zoom this in too. I think I can I zoom this? This is like almost good enough. I just want to make everything fit on one screen. Yeah, obviously the landscape view doesn't really work, but that's okay. All right, so then let's go to like a medium mobile. That's fine. And then I think I want to do a, for the small, we can do, because I think for the big, we can make this, yeah, so this is not obviously going to work. So I have to rectify that. That's okay. So for mobile, it's good. Mobile medium. Maybe add a little less of a margin on this main div. Where is it? This guy. So maybe like a 2 is a little not enough. Maybe 4. And then large MB8. It's good enough. It's not perfect, but I'm not going to be strict about it. Okay, so then let's go to like tablet. All right, so for the tablet view, go to like iPad Air. Okay, so we need to make the text bigger for tablets. That's, I think, wait, is large 720 or 1040? Large is, or sorry, 1024. Sorry, not 1040. So medium is what we want. So medium. So MD text MD, right? That not work? Is this not wide enough? Medium is 768, and then this is 768, so that should work. 24. Yeah, so this should be working. Because the default is small. Text normal? No. Let's go to the text size here. Oh, it's font maybe. No, text base. Might be base. That work? I can't tell. Ah, it's base. Okay. It's text base and font normal. Oh, got you. Okay. So maybe we do text large because that looks still small. Yeah, that's a little better. Although that's even still small. Yeah, 2XL is better. And then we have to do MD leading 8, not 8, 6. And then we need to do I need to center this. Text. I can just add a flex container as well. Just do that. Oh, fuck's sake. not what I wanted to do. Or what was the command? MX auto? No, that doesn't work. Okay, hold on. Just need to see everything here. So we need a bottom margin on the heading, which there isn't one for some reason. Although there is, but it's just... maybe... 6. You could remove the MB classes and put my classes on the P. Oh, MY, sorry. I could, yeah. That's true. Okay, so let's go back to the mobile. And then, so okay, so let's go to this. So we'll do MY2 to start, and then MD MY4. Let's go to medium. Should be medium, right? Y4. That doesn't look like 4 though. Oh, it's because this is growing, right? Because this is growing. This title. So that looks fine, but then this doesn't. Maybe I need like a large. Like that. That's better. So we'll do leading 4, MD leading 6, and then LG leading 7. It's a little better. You can do overrides like XL MB8. Oh, true. Yeah, so that I think I already kind of got it. I don't like that this is like... I want to center this, but like... have it still left aligned. That's the problem. So I could do a flex on the... I could do a flexing on this. So I can do a flex... flex column and then a justify or align center. And then justify center. No? Because I want to do, yeah, like a flex on this class. Max W pros and MX auto on the P. Wait, oh, max W pros. Okay, got you. Or just center the P tag. Yeah, exactly. I could do that. Max W pros. And then MX auto. I tried MX auto, but it didn't work. Yeah, it barely moved it. So if I remove MX auto, it doesn't move it much. Although maybe that's because this flex is happening here. I could just text center it. I could also just do that too, because the width of the P tag is the whole thing, right? Yeah, text center. Yeah, exactly. I could just do that. But I don't know if we like it centered like that. I guess it doesn't look too bad. I thought it looked kind of ugly, but maybe not. We could also do a text balance or something as well, maybe, right? Oh no, we already have text balance here. So we remove text balance. It doesn't, nothing really changes. I don't know. Doesn't look terrible, I'm just being picky. Yeah, like that's fine. And then we got the big, yeah, this is better. Text pretty on P tags? Got you. Oh, cool. Okay, that's much better. That's much better. Cool. I did not know that was a thing. Alright, so then we'll do... alright, so that's... mobile, looks good. Yeah, that looks fine. It's because the text is so long. If you sub max, so they throw the max. Oh, yeah, I got you. Oh, I see. Okay. So it changes the max width. Yeah. So I can go, like... I honestly don't even mind it the way it is currently. Like, that isn't even terrible. Like, the max W pros is fine, I think. Yeah, it's fine. I think that's good. Maybe add a little bit of... maybe make this margin Y. Just to make it a little more centered on the screen. So we have a little spacing up here. I don't know, that looks pretty good, guy. I don't know, like, what else there is to do on this other than maybe deploy it. But, like, I don't really have much else I want to add to it. Really. Unless there's any glaring issues. I don't think there are, though. I could maybe make the font better. I could get a different font in here. Which I think I could just do through this. Like I was using, there was this other project I was doing the other day. There was the Inter font that I was using. Inter. Like I kind of like this font. And use this guy. And then I usually just use the import here. Enhancement would be adding buttons to switch the characters. Yeah, like to get different character styles, you mean? Yeah, I could do that too. If you guys want to do that, then we could do that. I'm going to do font, family, enter, system UI, and then just that stack is fine. Okay. I think that, like, it changed the font, did it not? Doesn't really look like it did. Unless I'm tripping. It kind of looks similar. It's up to you. We were here for the ride. Fair enough. Enters the default on Tailwind. Oh, got you. All right, so I didn't even need to bother. I didn't even know that. I'll just leave it then. I'll just leave it. I did not know that. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. We could do that. I don't know. I guess we could add that, like, because my only concern is, like, okay, so if we go to the mobile view, I guess this isn't, like, really a big deal. But, like, I don't know where I would fit that. The other thing, okay, the other thing I want to do is maybe fix the, maybe make this MY2 and then do MD, MYA4, like this or something. Oh, but there's another thing that I've got going on here. Maybe on the app. Yeah, padding 8, that's not what I want. So I want, we're not on that game, sorry. Give class, yeah, okay. MX Auto. So I want P2 and then LG P8 and then MD P4 or something like this. That's maybe a little tight. There we go. Cool. E6. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. All right. Take a 5-minute break. We could add more characters. I could add one more character set. But then I would have to put the controls for that, like, down here or something like that. I might want to do, I don't know. I don't know. There's many options. Should also probably make the score. I could make the score and the best score on the same line too. At least on the mobile view. But I'll wait till the break's over. I think my general layout needs some work. Fair enough. Not gonna say I'm a perfectionist or anything. Or not a perfectionist, but an expert. I need probably more padding on the mobile. On these here. Not padding, sorry, margins. On this. Probably, maybe make this but like default 4. I mean, actually, no, that's not the problem. It's this. It's the spacing between this. That's a little better. You want to avoid scrolling? Yeah, I mean, ideally. Ideally, I do, yeah. I think I just need, it's a matter of fixing the size. I could do like a max height or something on the app. Which I have, yeah, H screen. So I maybe need to make that max or something. At least that's how my intuition would tell me. But I don't think that actually does anything. I don't know. I don't know. Again, really new to this stuff, so. I also think for the mobile design, I'm going to make the score and the best score on the same line. So that'll be a refactor that I'll do as well. And then I'll put them in their own flex or something like that. Flex container. Because yeah, I don't like, you're right, I don't like them stacked like here. But yeah, I don't know. Again, this is just like a learning project, so I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna like be super duper anal about it, I guess. I don't know. Like there's gonna be a certain point where I'm like, like I think it's good enough or whatever. I don't know. It's not like a, you know, this isn't being like put into, should I say like, you know, I'm not trying to sell this as like a SaaS or something. That'd be ridiculous. Does it only scroll on mobile? Yeah, I think so. Doesn't even scroll on mobile. Like if I go to iPhone 14, it doesn't scroll. If I go to iPhone 12, it doesn't scroll. It's only the small phones, like iPhone SE. It scrolls on iPhone SE. Like on the Surface, it doesn't scroll. iPad Air. Oh, it scrolls on the iPad too. But yeah, I don't know. It's tricky. It depends on the screen size. The other thing is this wavy underline is like impacting that text, but it's not a big deal. To remove it, you'll need Flex 1 somewhere. Got you. Would that be on like the? Would that be on the parent class? No. H screen, grid rows, dash. Okay, sure. Let me try that. Like dash what? I'll go back to the iPhone SE here. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do while I think about that is I'm going to fix this score situation. So I'm going to put these in their own div. I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get rid of the flex on these ones. Whoops. And then I can also get rid of the margins too, I think. So we'll just do flex, yeah, like flex, and then gap, justify, center, justify between, maybe. Width 1. No. So I want this div to be the max width. Let me see. What's this div? Maybe a line. No, that's not going to work. I want these to like separate out. I can just add a gap, I guess. The flex 1 on the div that holds game. Width full. Got you. Thanks. Although that didn't work. Why? Justify between. Ah, there we go. Got it. Thanks. Awesome. Appreciate it. That's better. And then I can do like an MT or something. Some sort of margin top. There we go. Better, I think. That's a little nicer. Because now even with the big size, I mean, it's not a big deal to have it like this, to be real with you, but got you. Flex 1, okay, so on flex 1 on the div that holds game. Okay, let's try that out. So this guy. Okay, so let's go back now to the mobile iPhone SE. Oh yeah, look. Scrolling's gone. Well, I think that's partially because I refactored the way the score is displayed as well. So that's better. So it doesn't scroll now. At least it shouldn't. So let's go to the iPad Air. Doesn't scroll. Surface Duo. Oh, it does still scroll on the Surface Duo. Interesting. What's the medium again? Responsive design. Medium is 768. And then small is 640. So this width is 540. Have a mobile large 425 pixel. Yeah, this is fine. Surface Pro. I mean, it's very like small problem, to be honest. It's just this one view. Might be unavoidable. Yeah, to be honest with you, like I don't really care. Like this is kind of like, and this isn't to like disparage, like you guys have been really helpful. Like that's not what I'm trying to say. I just mean like, for the sake of this project, it might not be worth it, if you know what I mean. But no, you guys have been immensely helpful. It's been really great. So I appreciate all that. Yeah, so the iPad Pro is like that. That's fine. Because I could mess with it, right? But what's next? I don't know. I don't know if we're like done this project or what we do. Pixel 7. I could deploy it again, I guess. I don't know. I don't really feel like dicking around with the different characters sets. I kind of like these guys. You vote done? Yeah, me too. Like, I feel like at a certain point, it's like I've already gotten everything that I've needed to get out of this lesson, right? I figured out, well, I didn't figure out Tailwind, but I used Tailwind. I used use effect, I used API calling, and you know how much easier we had, that's like how much easier of a time using an API, like external API was in this project than it was in the weather app. Like if you go back like a month and a half, like that weather app was like, holy shit, that was like a pain in the ass. But anyway, yeah. So all right, so let's finish this up here. The only problem is I can't write long Git messages because I don't have the code, like command utility installed for VS Code, which is annoying. So I just have to write it here. I mean, I can reinstall it, but then it uninstalls itself. That's the one thing with like VS Code that I hate, is that like shit where it uninstalls the code command. So if I just did git commit, like so, okay, let's just do git add and then git commit. It doesn't open, see? It doesn't open the code command because it's not found. But if I reinstall it, then it uninstalls itself, and I have no freaking idea why. But anyway, let's say style, refinements, style and layout, polish, or something. Because that's all we really did. We didn't really add any other, implementations of anything. And then I'll just push it. The other thing I want to do as well is I want to, we can try building it. So I want to do a git npm run build. Actually, you know what? Do I have to kill the? Maybe not. I don't. Npm run build. Okay, so there's a couple issues. Is clicked is declared, but its value is never read. Oh, it's gonna yell at me for that. Bruh. It's because I get. This is annoying. Because it's read, but it's not read inside of. So card click is dot find. Oh, it doesn't actually. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe I can actually factor that out. I might be able to factor that out because the is clicked is stored within the parent state, so I don't really need to pass it to the child. So I'll factor that out of the schema here. And then I need to get rid of this. And then card clicked is new card list dot find. Oh, but then it's not stored. Actually, that doesn't work because I need to have it within the yeah, that doesn't work. Is clicked boolean. That doesn't work because I need to have it. I don't need to pass it to the card props, but then it's gonna say it's missing is clicked. So I can do is clicked as an optionally defined. Just get around it that way. Optional, yeah, I got you. I think that's fair because it's stored in the state. It's because I'm using the same schema for the card data that I'm storing within the parent state as well as the props. Well, except for this type right here, right? And I don't really do like feel like doing like a set subtraction or something for card props. So I'm not going to bother with that. That's like too difficult. Yeah, the optional worked just fine. And then the other thing is it's yelling at me, I think now, because this might be undefined, right? So if card clicked, so I have to say if card clicked and, does that fix it? Maybe? Yep. Nice. Okay. Cool. It did build. All right. So now I think we can deploy this guy on onto, where did we have it before? It was Cloudflare, right? So let's get this onto Cloudflare. Whoops. Like you could use omit. For which? For hosting? Yeah, I'll use Cloudflare again. I used Cloudflare the last time and it was fine. Whoa. This is just like for like, just so that I can, it's not like I'm trying to make anything, make anything crazy here. Let's see, can I add Deploy web bits, full stack apps. Was it pages? I think it was pages. Yeah, okay. Import existing Git repository, and then we can do Odin matching game. Oh, it was before? Got you. Sorry, Joseph. What does omit do? Is that like is that something you can do for type definitions? Because like I don't know, it's not a big deal. It doesn't really matter. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I mean, I need to commit this first before I do anything over here. Small TypeScript bug fix. Still needs the is clicked, so omitting it wouldn't work. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I need this is clicked here. Because the is clicked is stored within the game state. So within the cardless game state it's stored, but the actual component doesn't care about is clicked. Right? How's it going, Piyush Patel Codes? I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Okay, so this should be good. So begin setup. I'm just doing this on my other monitor just in case I leak anything. I don't think I will. npm run build. Build output directory is root, or no, it's dist, isn't it? It's dist. I see what you mean. He could add the omit to the card props and not the card data. Oh yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah. That would be that would actually make sense. That would make sense. I've never heard of that before. That omit functionality. Got you. Build an output directory, build assets, okay, so this should be good. Whoops. Over here. Okay, so this is building now. Hopefully it doesn't fail on me. Yep, looks like it worked. Deploying to Cloudflare's global network. Cool. How's it going, Jeremy? What's up? Nice. All right, so we got it. It's deployed. So you can now play the game. And it's live. Omit card data is clicked. Ah, got you, Jay. That's cool. I did not know that was a thing, but that's cool. All right, so this is now live. Didn't know this was an Odin project. Yeah, it's an Odin project. It's an Odin project game, or project, I guess. So yeah, there we go. So that's there's our thing. I don't really care if it has the default fav icon Vite thing, because again, this is just for myself, right? Like I'm not like, not for myself, but it's just for practice, right? So cool. All right. I'm gonna need that URL actually. So good. And then we can submit our solution. So we can go to the GitHub. Go to, where is it? Repositories. Oops. And then this. Oops. Let's see what we could also see what other people did too. Or wait, not that. We can mark complete, but then we can view community solutions too, so we can see like what other people did. So like this guy did this very similar thing. But he did it with Pokemon, which is cool. He only did 8 though, so it's easier. And Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise. My setup is set up and it's crazy how much more productive I got with learning programming. Nice. That's awesome, Jeremy. You should share it with the Discord. if you want. Let's see. Okay, so his mobile view like works too. So you can see this is what other people did. So I don't know. You can check out other projects. Like this person basically recreated. Use like Giphy or something. That's cool. But they're basically all just iterations of the same thing. Sounds good. Sounds good. Anyway, that's that. You can see other people's projects. How's everything going? It's going well. We got my partner and I got our apartment lease signed, which is great. So I'm going to be moving in a month. So that'll be fun. And yeah, it's been pretty well. Or it's been going pretty well. I hope things have been going well with you too. Yo, Stuns, how's it going? Okay, so that's that project complete. And then now we're going to get into... Actually, you know what I want to do first is I was looking at getting... getting Git set up with my Obsidian vault, so I might work on that. Going good, been a while again. Yeah, no worries, Stuns. Shit happens. You're now on day 4 putting in the work. Honestly, I was in tutorial hell, but thanks to your 40th stream, I got to know the Odin Project. Oh, I appreciate that, EFX. That's what my stream's here for, man. It's kind of, you know, to show my process and get people involved in, you know, learning and succeeding. So thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate that. But yeah, no, it was a friggin' journey and a half to get that apartment. Started this 10-week digitals course at this college. I got you. That's no problem. Okay, so let's go back here. I'm gonna get up. There was a YouTube tutorial I saw actually regarding this, so I might actually pull that up on my other monitor. Just because I want to... There was something with a token that I had to do. I just need to find it. History... Oh wait, let's see. Where was the tutorial? Was it this guy? Yes. Hello. Alright, I'm gonna mute him. When will the day be the day of moving? Hopefully end of May, Jeremy. I don't exactly know when, but the lease has been signed for May 15th. But because of my work and because of just scheduling stuff, I'm not going to be able to... I also have appointments. I'm not going to be able to move until the end of the month. You know, we can start ordering stuff and putting stuff in the unit before we get in there. So, yeah. I would do like a MTV Cribs or something like that when I move in, but I don't want to dox myself or anything. So probably won't do that, but I could at the very least like show you guys my office, because that won't really reveal anything. But my partner and I are gonna have a shared office space, so that'll be cool. She might make an appearance in the streams. Who knows? So we'll see. But yeah, okay. So let's figure this out. I'm doing this on a separate screen only because I want to not accidentally. There's something with a token that I need to use, so I don't want to accidentally leak anything. For this. So actually, I'll bring So I'll put this on. Alright, so I think he makes a new repo, right? You make a new repo, okay. And then developer settings, okay. Yeah, just bear with me. I'm just setting up my Obsidian repository. Very good. It takes so much pressure off. Yeah, exactly. I totally agree. BenStack, Obsidian. Obsidian vault for BenStack. Just BenStacks. And then, was there a README? Oh, then it needs to be private. Private. Add README file. Okay. And then I need to go to settings. Personal developer settings, personal access tokens. I often miss some of your streams. What exact time do you always go live? You can actually join my Discord, EFX, and I post a schedule weekly when I go live. But usually I go live in the evenings Eastern Standard Time during the week. And then on the weekends, usually like today, for example, I go live on in the afternoon. So like around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, I probably should have done this off stream, but I'm just gonna do this here. But yeah, you can join the Discord to find that information. Okay. Obsidian Vol, never, no expiration. Say repo, okay. All right, nice. Then I got the token, and then there's something with community plugins, okay. What exact keyboard do I have again? It's the, I forget the, it's the Newfie, or wait, keyboard. It's the Newfie Kick 75, but there's the description. I'm just setting up, okay, community plugins, browse, okay, Git by Vincent. And then I think there's something to do with the... Sounds good, EFX. You ordered this too? Nice, nice, nice. It's a great keyboard. I very much like it. And then what was the command that he did here? Clone, okay. Oh, but I'd have to clone it into that. Oh, you know what? Fuck that. I'll just wait until after stream to set that up, because there's probably going to be something weird going on. Because if I have to clone that repository into... Yeah, no. Okay. I will set up the Git integration after stream. And then kind of just hang out on this break here. Sorry for that, guys. I just wanted to get that set up on stream, but it's not a big deal. Okay, I'll get Obsidian over here to do some notes probably. It'll arrive within the next week. Nice, that's awesome. We got their color theme, styling projects. Okay, that's good. And then class-based components. This is what we want to do. But I will take my 5-minute break. Shit. Okay. I heard from somebody that class-based components were kind of out of date. But I think it's still important to learn the concepts anyway, even if it is out of date. So I'm gonna, do my due diligence and go about that. Okay, I'm gonna. I actually have to make a phone call real quick, so I'm gonna disappear for 2 seconds. I don't know what the phone call's about, but I'll be back in like a minute. So BRB. All right, we back. I just had to make sure that everything was well. I think we're good. So still use class components. I honestly don't even know. Like, so I'd imagine, this is my guess because I haven't learned what they are. I'm assuming it's like basically, so it's a component that you can use to generate a set of other components based on like a class-like structure. That's my guess of what this is. So it's basically like it's like how a class generates instances of an object, but then it's like it's like a component that generates components. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That was my guess. I hadn't even read a single thing about it yet, but that was just my. Yeah. All right. So I'm already like, you know, picking this stuff up, I guess. Cool. So I think I'm just going to do one more Pomo today. I already mentioned this earlier, but I'm just going to do one more Pomo because I've got some stuff to get to. Some final stuff related to my move that I have to organize, like some paperwork, and I'm alone in my my living space this week, so I've got some gotta run some errands and stuff. So I gotta you know, do life stuff, unfortunately, but I'll be live again tomorrow, probably in the evening. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'll probably release a schedule for next week, either tonight or tomorrow morning. So keep on the lookout for that too. But yeah. So it's gonna be probably pretty similar to as it has been. I just kind of, yeah, like which days of the week I take off versus which ones I stream kind of just depends. Depends on the week, all that stuff. So. Yep. The weather's finally turning here. Finally, after a long winter, we're finally getting temperatures that are not minus 10,000 degrees. So probably also go for a walk too after. Probably later. Like today, it's like in the mid-teens Celsius, so like, I don't know, probably like a solid 60 Fahrenheit. There are two different meanings for class components. A component is as a class, and class components that determine the life cycle. Oh, I got you. I got you. I wonder if they go through both of those here, do they? Yeah, they do. I think they go through both, Jay. I'm assuming that's what this one is. Component lifecycle methods. But yeah. If you look at the Radix UI docs, they will do it the way you described it. Okay, got you. Why? Okay, but I have a question. So, like, I know this was just one person that came in chat. I don't remember who said it, but there was somebody that said that class-based components are out of date, and I wonder why. Like, is there something? Has it been superseded by something else? All the components so far have been functional, right? This is common now, but you'll see a different class-based syntax too. In this lesson, we'll explore. Okay. How to use props in state and class components. Highlight the uses of this. Okay. We've already been introduced to functional components and the basic patterns in which components get written. Oh, maybe because they are older. Function components are the primary ones. Class components, the way you are about to learn, was the previous way. Oh, interesting. Okay. So, this syntax predates the more modern functional components methods. Or functional components paradigm. Prior to February 2019, functional components were also called stateless. Interesting. Usually you want to divide the contents of a component like the one we use into smaller reusable components, but for the purpose of this exercise, we'll stick to one. So this is our thing. So we have to-dos. Then we got some math. It's just basically a to-do app all in one. With no checkboxes. Probably put this in here just so it's... This is the other thing I love about... And I've said this multiple times, but I love example. I should say example instead. The thing I love about Obsidian is just being able to include code like this in my notes. It's very nice. Now let's try to recreate it as a class-based component. The first thing you should have is a class. Okay. Extends components. So building a class-based component from the above functional example. Declare as class and extend class is generally incomplete without a constructor. Yeah, it needs You're really curious about what the super actually does. If your component doesn't have any props, it's fine to leave the constructor in the super with no arguments. If a component is propless, it is fine to leave the... Okay. I kind of just am skimming through it because this looks pretty easy. Can use props declared in the constructor as well. State gets initialized as part of the constructor. So predefined set state method can be used to set it again. Okay, so remember, state must not be mutated, so new state must be set every time. Now it's time to finish off by adding all the functionality. Okay, so then this is basically just it. Use same set state method to modify state as state is immutable. Right. It's good. Now it's time to finish off by adding all the functionality. Whenever a method is declared, you must bind the this of the method to the class. Can bind the this of the method to its class. This is not done by default. Nice. Yeah, I really like this new theme more than the default one for sure. Cool. For the purposes of this assignment, we take the class-based component that we built and add additional functionality. There is an interactive example provided at the end to build upon. Great, so I have to open this and fork it probably. Okay. Cool. Let's get started on this then. Why not open this guy? Open editor. Then I can, wait, can I fork? Fork? There we go. Nice. Holy ugly. That is wicked. Okay. Again, I would put this local, like on my, you know, on my, whatever, on my VS Code, but this is, it's fine to do it in here. I don't really care. Where should I share my setup in Discord? You could probably put it in general, honestly, or like even the progress and self-promo channel. I'm trying to think. Yeah, or you could just put it in general, Jeremy. Doesn't matter. I think general would probably be the best spot for it, if you want to share. Okay, so the goal of this assignment is to do the following. Implement a delete button for each task. The delete button should remove the specific task from the state array. So do I have to do, do I have to use the, do I have to implement this delete button for the functional and the class component? Maybe. Maybe I do. Let's see what the source says here. Ah, I see. Functional input. Okay, so we need to add a delete button to this. So like, so if we add a, all right, so let's add delete buttons to this. And then when we delete, we need to do some handle delete. So the to-dos are there. And then the only problem is with these, I need to reset it as a filter. So I need to do const handle delete. And I don't think I need a event for that. I need to add this to, oh, so the key is to do. Okay. And then I maybe put like a button over here, right? Or not class name, sorry. On click. A handle delete. Delete. Okay, so there's our delete buttons. This is ugly as sin, but this is not my styling, so I don't really care. We're only focused on functionality for this little project. Okay, so then when we delete, we basically just do a set to-dos to do, and then actually I probably need to pass in the key, don't I? We can pass in the key. We can say, what do we call this? I don't know. Item maybe? Oh yeah, this is JavaScript, so I don't need to do TypeScript stuff. So we can do this. You can do the onClick as a anonymous function that runs handle delete with the to do here, and then we could say input val. Oh, okay, I see. Then I could do, I think I might need to do a filter. To-dos.filter. To do, and then to do is not equal to item. Or to delete, maybe. Something like this, right? I think filter returns a new array, so I think we're fine with that. So I think this actually does work. So if I add test, I delete, yeah, nice. A, B, C. Yeah, okay, so that delete that works. That delete button works. Okay, so that was the function input. That was pretty simple. And then I need to do the class input, which is very similar. And I think I can just basically copy this over pretty much. Right. Okay, we add that, and then handle delete is a function. For a method, so I'll do handle delete, and then it takes in a to delete, and then this dot set state input val. So input val can stay the same thing. Actually, it doesn't even matter, does it? I only need to modify the one I'm modifying. So I can do to-dos state.todos.filter to do. I think that works, right? Maybe? Wait, this might not. Post it in the Discord. Feel free to give me some tips or something. I got to it. Yeah, sounds good, Jeremy. I'll take a look. Okay, so this should like theoretically work, right? Why it wouldn't? Maybe just add a con. Oh no. State. Oh, it needs a. Needs this. Input val. All right, so like test. Okay, so when we click the delete, doesn't work. Oh, is that why? No. On click. This dot set state. Huh. So the button's there. There's something about calling it. Oh, it's this dot. That's why. Oh, that just deletes everything. What? The hell? This dot state dot to-dos. Dot map. This dot handle delete. I guess what's the this dot scope on this button? This is the funny thing here. Values this dot state dot input value this dot handle submit. Keep going, but this is why they are legacy. Got you. Yeah, this is kind of a pain in the ass. Well, because this functional, you saw how easy this was to do, right? Like this was cakewalk, right? I see now. Is it because I can't like have this anonymous function in here? Is that the problem? That could be why. That could be fucking it up. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know why this isn't working. Put type button on the button. Oh. Oh, maybe. It might. Oh yeah, that worked. Nice. Cool. All right, that was that. Thank you. I appreciate that tip. They default to submit. That actually makes sense. And then why wasn't that a problem over here? Ah, whatever. It's not a big deal. Okay. What's next? Implement a new class component count that displays the count of the number of to-dos at any given time. Okay. An edit button for each task. It should replace the to-do with an input field and change the button of resale. That's a headache. This is a headache. I think it's strict and functional. Oh, got you. That would make sense. I honestly only really have the energy for number 2 today. I think I'm going to skip. We'll save number 3 to tomorrow because I really don't have the energy for that right now. So that's just for the class, right? Okay, so let's do the class component. So we'll do a duplicate this guy. Paste it. Count. And then I'm just gonna remove all this shit. And then the render, and then I'm gonna return like something, I don't know. Maybe like a paragraph. And then I'll do a count here. So I'll say count is 0. And then I have to bind the functions. But I think I can just probably pass. Actually, I don't even need to keep the state internally, do I? This dot props dot count. And I can pass that down. And I'll do it under here. Oops. Count equals this dot state dot to dos dot length. That's a mess. What is the problem? Oh, is it? Oh, wait. This dot props? Is that how you access a prop? Dot name. This dot props dot name. Yeah, that's how you access it. Last count. Oh, count. Right. Didn't export the right thing. That would make sense. Still nothing. Import React component from React, and then I need to import the count. Import count from there we go. So we've got a count here. Nice. Boom. There's our count. Very good. I think that's it. And then we can also add it to the functional one too. Import count from count. And then it was here, right? And then this would be to-dos dot length. Much better. Okay, so now they both have counts, right? Cool. Oh, that's not nice. Ooh, I don't like that. How did I fuck that up royally? Wait, so if I delete this, what even happened here? Oh, it's because they had the same key. That's why. It's because they had the same key. So they were all like, it didn't know which one to delete. So it just deleted both. I see, okay. That's probably what the problem was. Because I think if I put this back, then it should be fine. Yeah, okay. That's not my fault. That's just the implementation. Cool. All right. Just finished in time for that little one there. Then we just have to do this edit button thing. We should replace the to do with an input field and change the button itself to resubmit. So I would change this to resubmit. So now I have to do a conditional render, which would be a pain in the ass. So I'd have to put a condition within this JavaScript here, and then do a map differently depending on or wait, that's only per input, right? Oh yeah, so I need to add another button to it. Never mind. That's annoying. Because then what I'd have to do is I'd have to make the to-dos... I'd have to maybe store the to-dos in like maybe some sort of object that like includes whether they're being edited or not. I don't fucking know. Yeah, that would be a pain. Okay, so I'm gonna do that probably tomorrow, I think. And then we'll be set on that. And then component lifecycle methods. And then after that, we've got React testing. And as if we ever do testing. No, I'm kidding. We should do testing. And then the React ecosystem, and then more React concepts, and then conclusion. And then I think after this React course, I'm going to move on to do some front-end mentor projects. So I'm going to probably take a break from the Odin project, do a couple front-end mentor stuff, projects, you know, whatever, and then I'm going to pivot to learning backend after that. So it's been going pretty well. But without further ado, I guess, I usually should say that without further ado when I'm starting something. But anyway, I'm going to end off stream here for today. I've got some stuff I've got to take care of. Be cool to find front-end mentor components to build a website. Yeah, it would be. Possibly you can take a look at your very first project. Sure, Jeremy, I'll take a quick look right now. I could do that for sure. And then I'll head out. Just give me a second. Let me jump to the Discord. Okay, let's see. There's your setup. That looks really cool. I really like the desk too. It's like one of those ones that raises up and down. That's really nice. Wait, what was that? Where'd you post the project, Jeremy? How can you share it? You could put it in the stream chat. You can put it in the stream chat channel. Just share it there, and then just say this is a project to be shared on stream. You can put it there. No problem. Yeah, post a link to the repository and just say what it is. Yeah, that's fine. Totally. That's what I made that that's what I made that for. That channel for. I made that for that. But yeah, I'll wait for you to post that, and I'll take a quick look at it. Is it actually something that you've deployed yet, or is it just code? Like you want to like a little code review? Like, do you have a GitHub pages attached to it, or? Well, we'll see anyway. Then, yeah. I already did actually do, I should mention, I did a front-end mentor project last night because I was bored. So now I have for my, if I go to my GitHub profile, I've got a little social links that I made. So yeah, this is a little link tree that I made for myself. This is a front-end, this is like a newbie front-end mentor project that I did last night. So, or was it 2 nights ago? I don't remember. But I don't know. It's just a little. I just put it on GitHub pages. It's just vanilla HTML, CSS, but just because I wanted to see like how the front end mentor process worked, so I just threw this together in like an hour, not even like 30 minutes. Okay, I'll take a look right now, Jeremy. FAQ chatbot. Thank you. Yeah, it actually comes directly from the. Here, I'll just show this right now. It comes directly from the front-end mentor project. I didn't actually submit it yet. Where is the... Yeah, here it is. Seeing you second time? Are you? You are consistent? I try to be. Try to be consistent. All right, yeah, so this is the project I built. It was really easy, but anyway. All right, so let's see. FAQ chatbot, project simple rule-based FAQ chatbot written in Python. Oh, I see. Okay, so you just have to like install it in the terminal or something like that. I got you. I don't even know if I have Python on this on my MacBook. I'm glad you're good. I'm glad you're good. I don't even know if I have Python on here. I maybe do. I don't know. But I'll clone it. I have a repo, not a repo. I have a what's it called? I have a repository, not repository, directory for user submitted stuff. So I think it's like CD. I think it's BenStack, right? Yeah, viewer projects. So I'll probably clone it into here. So I'll do that. So then I don't think I have Python on here, do I? If I could actually type properly. I do not. I don't think I have Python on here. I might have to install Python on this computer. I haven't used it yet. Because I did get this MacBook like fairly recently, like not even a year ago. So Python 3, is that the command? Oh, I do have Python. I'm stupid. Never mind. My bad. I do have Python. Okay, so then you just do Python chatbot.py. Okay, so I'll just exit this, right? Sorry about that. Okay. So then let's see. User asks a known question. Bot outputs the appropriate answer. So like, what is 1 + 1? Oh. Is this just like, is there only a fixed number of questions you can ask it? Requirements? No. You have to see the JSON file? Got you, got you. Data, here we go. Okay, so let's say hello. Hello, I'm the FAQ chatbot, and I'm here to answer your initial questions. Okay. That's pretty cool, though. That's pretty awesome. Our services are designed for companies that want to improve their processes. That's cool. So it's basically like a simple rule-based chatbot. Nice. Very, very cool. And then you load that in here using JSON. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this is really elegant, I will say. This code here is really elegant and simple. Followed me on GitHub. I appreciate that, Harshna. I don't know if that's how I say your name, but yeah, I appreciate that. This is cool. And then you just have like a basic for loop to figure out what the user input, right? And then if you don't find an answer, then you just output this default message. That's pretty awesome, Jeremy. That's really simple. 27 lines of code, like super basic, but super elegant too. So how did I like? Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah. No, that's really clean. Very cool. And then is there a way to like exit the chatbot? Oh, you can just type exit. Nice. Very cool. How's it going, Abror? I'm doing pretty well. How are you? I'm actually just about to head out for the day, but I hope you're doing well, my friend. But anyway, that looks really cool, Jeremy. Keep going. Have you used AI or do I try to avoid it? I try to avoid it for learning, Abror. Try to avoid it for learning. But anyway, cool. That's really awesome. You could also like you could eventually like figure out how to like hook this up to like a simple like API, like get an API for an AI or something like that, and then just like send API fetch, like to learn API fetching and fetch like data fetching and stuff like that, like get requests or whatever, like API stuff. You could you know get a API token for an AI bot and then just like send the user query to that and then get the response back from the LLM. Yeah, it'd be cool, Jeremy. That's like essentially a lot of like how a lot of like shitty, well, not shitty chatbots, but like basically AI wrappers work is they essentially just use fetch. They fetch from you know an existing AI API. But if it's just a learning project, like it's super awesome. This is just the first version. Yeah, no, it's really good, dude. Like the only thing is like you wouldn't necessarily, like release just an AI wrapper to like as like your main like SaaS or something like that. You know what I mean? Like you would have to make it like maybe either fine tune the model or like run it locally or something. Like I know there was a group at my university that did that. They basically got a version of Llama, and then they fine tuned it to only give specific responses, and then they kind of made a chatbot from that. But if it's just for learning, like it's really cool. But yeah. What am I building currently? I was building a memory game app, which I actually already forget the link to. It was like Odin Builder. Yeah, this was what it was. No, not CV Builder. Odin matching game. So I built this matching game where essentially you have to increase your score, try to only click on characters you have not clicked yet. So basically you have to remember who you've already clicked and then continue forward, right? And then your score increases accordingly. And then if you click on the same character twice, then your score resets. So that's kind of what I built. I don't know. So cool. Anyway, all right, I'll stop waffling. But no, this is great stuff. Jeremy, keep going, my friend. You've got this. And yeah, if you want to follow my journey, feel free to subscribe. If you want to get updates as to when I go live, join the Discord. I post my schedule every week. And I'll see you guys probably tomorrow sometime. So have a great rest of your Saturday, and I'll see you soon.